Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Testing the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, and they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone. He comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the early lead.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is, they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw yet again. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Looking for the wideout. Has his incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff to the back. Running with purpose.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Tailback with another carry. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Handoff to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch downfield. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
They got the completion, but as a quarterback, you like to avoid those situations. I'm sure it's fine now, but they can really take a toll on you after 4 quarters.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And he drops back in the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Missouri. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. 2nd down after that previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, nice 1st down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And that run produces a decent gain. A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Perkins. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Enough for a first down at the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now we're
doesn't get rid of the ball, trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's third down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
QB decides to keep it here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The Gators line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fighting makes his way in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Reinbolt. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they've got him. A sack on the final play of the first half. Good momentum for this defense heading to the break. Secondary backed up off the ball now. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And they get the second half started with their running play. Finding some room with the 25. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. See if they can convert the point after. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Perkins. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Missouri offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just in the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
He'll try a pass here. Pass caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Quick throw to his receiver. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. Offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it for a big gain. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the Gators' offense is on the move now. They're going to run it here. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. He stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Missouri, 14.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a...
Going for a big play downfield. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down. They're going to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And here's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And the tailback's got it again. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and 10 play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Third down after that running play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Gators will line up to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Bringing it back, it's Reinbold. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some...
And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. They'll kick it away here. Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Florida Gators.